We are coming. Day after day. We are coming.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's a Circling Back podcast. We're coming day after day. Monday and Wednesday, traditionally, with a little Tuesday action sprinkled in. Of course, a Thursday epi. Sometimes a Coffee Friday. I'm David. I'm a host today. Back in studio, producing, it is Randy Trembacki.
Hi, Dave. I got a question for you.
Wow. Hold on.
Are you more of a tralalero tralala or a bombadillo crocodillo type of guy?
Man, don't know. Wasn't prepped for this. Give me the, you know what?
I know Dylan's more of a burr pada pim type of guy, but
give me the latter.
Yeah.
What the heck are you talking about, bud?
Bombadillo crocodillo. There's a current wave of Italian animals brain rot that are taking over Instagram Reels right now.
Okay.
And
cool,
man. Is all AI images of just mixed up, like Bombadillo crocodillo is a crocodile bombardier plane. And it's just some AI Italian voice with all these. And it is, trust me, Dave.
Sounds like you've been spending your time wisely.
If you think that I send you stupid shit on Instagram, it can always get stupider.
No, I don't want it to. Wait, I think you found a sweet spot on things that I will actually open up and look at.
I'll pull up a picture of Bombadillo crocodillo for you.
Thank you. While he's looking up that important information, I'll introduce Dylan Shivery.
I'm going to use this time to ask you a question. With my final pick of the Masters Snake Draft I'm doing with my boys, the 8th pick, so we're down the list a bit here. Would you take Davis Thompson, J.J. Spawn, Taylor Pendrith, or Denny McCarthy?
J.J. Spawn.
Say less. Done. It's done. It's in ink. I'm sending the ticket in right now. I had the number 2 pick. I got Rory.
Okay.
Which, you know.
I like that. I mean, sure. Rory McIlroy.
He's playing well.
One of the favorites.
He's due, some would say.
It's going to be playing a little hard, a little fast. I can't give you any insight onto how J.J. Spawn is putting going into this. I can't give you any insight on how he is from 100 yards in going into this. Or like if his ball flight matches what you need at Augusta, something high, right? But he is a name that I recognize who played very well like a month ago.
Okay.
At the Players' Championship.
You know what?
In fact, was in a playoff too, the aforementioned Rory McIlroy.
That's enough for me.
Which he got absolutely boat raced as he sailed one over 17, excuse me.
That'll happen. That will happen.
Absolutely just on the screws, nutted it, as a old man at the golf course will say.
I've been doing this snake draft with my friends going on. We do every major. Going on about 6 years now.
Man, that's just you and the boys maintaining male friendship.
And guess what? I
haven't
won yet.
Dude, and you've never won your fantasy league, right?
We are going on year 20 of my fantasy league, and I'm the only one. I literally started the league. I was commissioner for the first 8 years, and I'm the only one who hasn't won. I have finished second.
Well, I got some news for the boys.
We are coming.
Yes.
You're due is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I'm going to eat a bunch of rice before.
You're rocking rice?
I'm rocking rice, so I'll be ready.
Randy,
it's a carb play.
Yeah, I get it. You need to be carved up before you watch the major that you did a thing for.
Yes.
Randy, how's it going with your hilarious bit?
I mean, here you go. Here's a photo of Bombadillo crocodillo. If you're wondering.
Oh, I was expecting.
Okay,
you did say plain. I guess I was expecting some kind of like animal hybrid.
I can find a Bambuzini Guzini if you want to.
No.
This gives me a pretty good idea of what the trend is, and I think I've seen it now.
What about Chimpanzini Bananini?
So, is there like when does the do we have audio?
That wouldn't fly well. Like the wind would get trapped in that mouth.
Character sent to protect you.
Ganganzelli trulala, giraffe, mafiossi. Brr brr patapim, il mio cappello è pieno di slim. Leru 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 le. Penguinelli cactussini. Liri
We
lila
got it.
lila.
That's how it is.
Trallallero trallallà.
See, chadalero, chadala. That's what I thought you might be.
The shark is rocking some Nikes.
you go more. with
Sneaky
this.
got that shit on.
It is taking over Instagram Reels right now. If you're on that wave, and there's thousands of
The
these.
shark is on land. He's somehow able to
Randy, you and I
utilize oxygen.
we're on different waves, but we're going to the same place. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'm on this wave at all.
You're not on this way. Well, hold
I'm on either
let me
wave.
get to Bambuzini Guzini.
Trullimero trullicina. Dragon frutti assoluti. Bombombini gusini.
See,
Okay.
Bombombini Guzini.
I think you could get behind Bambuzini Guzini.
This is just something, if you sent this to me, if you were to just hit me with this on a random Saturday as I'm like
You're not even double tapping.
just changed a diaper, and I'm like, oh, got a notey. I say, oh, it's from Randy. It's probably something real funny, like Grape Juice Boys, something they did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this. I think I'm just leaving it on read, dude.
See,
I don't
this
think
is-
I'm even hearting it.
This is the kind of wacky tomfoolery we miss when Randy is having a buffer day.
Is this what your buffer day consists of?
This was
A little
he
bit.
spent his buffer day going through TikTok.
Bombabini.
Bambambini
Giussini.
Guzini. Bombadiro crocodile. Yeah, so like
It's
I said,
something.
it could always get
All right.
stupider.
It's
It could
something,
always get
yeah.
stupider.
If you thought this show was going to get like more informative with me at the helm, you were sadly informed wrong.
That was just a goose with a bomber
Mm-hmm.
as a body.
Yeah.
I will tell you this: you would not want to be engaged in a dogfight with alligator playing here.
Crocodilo
The-
Bombadiro.
The way that bomb is just being suspended under the plane, I feel like that's not the proper way to transport a
We'll
bomb.
paint. Yeah, let us paint the picture for the folks at home. That's something we don't do a good job of. The bomb is just appears to be hanging by a wire under the plane.
Mhm.
It's like an old World War II era.
It's like
Bomber.
someone's got to go down there and cut the wire in order to drop the bomb.
Instead of like manually dropping it, they've got a big pair of like
It's one way
pruning shears, and they're just going to clip it.
One way to do it might not be an accurate drop. The target might not get hit, but you're dropping a bomb, and that's something.
You know what? We'll post. We have a lot of images today, some master stuff too. Check out the Instagram stories. We might just do a little slideshow of the things we're talking about for visual
Yeah,
representation.
we'll definitely do the Bombadini Guzini.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Dude.
This is not making Bit Madness next year. I can tell you that.
I
By the way,
know.
By the way, I know who won Bit Madness. I know. And a few people out there do too. I think you guys might.
Yeah.
I know the winner. I'm not going to announce it now because it just went live this morning.
Yes.
We want to give everybody a chance to go have the magic and see it for themselves, hear it for themselves. But it is live.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's always bittersweet when it ends because it's always such a fun segment. But then when it's over, you kind of feel empty inside.
Mm-hmm. We even did a little walk down memory lane to go to our past winners, our past championship games, just to see how we got to where we are.
Yesterday we did cold calls. I will say if it wasn't the best episode of cold calls, it was one of the best. Every caller brought it. There was only we had one person who didn't answer at the beginning, but we got a hold of her. And then at the end, someone did not answer, and they reached out afterward, and they were sad that they did not get to the phone in time. But
Yeah.
that's the nature of the game. We made some cold calls. We had another banger from Jake from St. Louis. All in all, just strong.
We talked to another D man.
We did. We talked to a different D man, one who I won't say that tempers were flaring. We had almost reached a boiling point, though.
It was almost on site.
It was almost on site, but I think we squashed it properly. We found out that there was an intermediary possibly stoking the flames of a potential beef, and I will just say the beef on this end is no longer. I've buried the proverbial hatchet, Dylan.
That's good, man. Happy to hear that.
We will be recording listener voicemails later today, 888-618-4422. If you'd like to get in there, get out, and be tactical, leave us a voicemail. Friday, Washed newsletter drops. That's at washed.substack.com. Will was taking a photo of I don't want to spoil what his column's going to be. I'm very curious, though.
I know what it is. Yeah.
I think I know the realm. I don't know what angle he's taking. Do you
Okay.
know the angle?
I do.
Okay.
It'll be a surprise.
Something withering away?
Low key.
Okay.
Low key. Yeah.
Hey, now that Randy's back from his fun trip that we will talk about shortly, go to youtube.com/circlingback, subscribe and watch this there. I think it's the best way to throw it on the TV at night.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it on while you're cooking dinner.
Go to sleep to the boys just chopping it up.
Mm-hmm. You might wake up to some laughter or something and look
Yeah.
up and be like, oh, I forgot the boys were here.
Like,
Mhm.
imagine that you're like listening to this right now. Just think that you could be watching it and you could have seen Bombadillo Crocodillo right there. Right.
That's
then.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something.
Or just put us on your lappy and put us in the little chair in the corner of your room. So we're just watching you from the little cuck chair.
Yeah, put us on the cuck chair.
Let the boys watch.
Let us cuck you.
Let's do a little podcock.
That's weird. That would be weird, but
No,
but-
we're getting cocked. So,
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah.
So
Let us be the cuck.
yeah, the podcocks.
What?
Washmedia.shop. Check it out. Tariffs and stuff. What's the stonks doing?
Man, dude, I don't even want to know, man. I'm waiting for it to jump up again so I can buy at the top.
Yeah, I famously don't buy dip.
Yeah.
No, I'll wait for Lucy to
I
send
just sold because it's at the bottom. I'm
Smart.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to
I want to
do.
grind harder, man.
Does anybody have diamond hands anymore? Remember like a few years ago when like everybody had that?
Mm-hmm.
They had like the red eyes.
Randy offloaded some Bitcoin, so he does not have diamond hands.
Yeah. I realize I've yet to do my taxes. So that's going to be a fun time figuring out how that works. My first time ever having to
Dude,
deal
just
with gains.
evade.
Just text Blaine.
Oh, yeah.
Text Blaine, Hoss.
Should just talk to Dan. He's like the king of evading taxes.
Don't say that.
Why would you say that? There might be an employee of the IRS who's a listener of the show who's about to get a little bonus
I'm
for turning
kidding.
somebody
It's a
in.
joke.
All right.
Yoshi. Yoshi's the king of evading taxes. That's an old school meme that Yoshi is under investigation from the IRS.
You're really bringing it with the memes today.
Mm-hmm. People know.
The verbal memes.
People know about Yoshi evading the IRS.
Hey, Randy went on a trip. Randy went on a vacation, a bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying, look, we love the show, but we just need more Randy. We want to know what Randy's doing when he's on vacation. So, Randy, I'm going to give you the segment.
I went to Scottsdale, and Scottsdale, it's fine. It's fine. I thought it was going to be. I mean, I had a lot of fun with my friends, but I thought Scottsdale was going to be more of a. But I guess we stuck to the touristy part of Old Town and whatnot. But it was fun. We didn't golf at all because just figured that was going to be a hassle, and I'm like, yeah, probably.
Is that really a hassle in Scottsdale?
I mean, like, I don't know if all the guys are golfers, and like also, if it was a golf trip, yeah, you want to go to Scottsdale, but not all of us are golfers. Like, I probably had more fun not golfing than going on golf.
You famously went to Butler Pitch and Putt
Mhm.
and played like 3 of the holes.
Exactly.
Because you were scared of hitting it into the street and hitting a car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it probably is a good idea that you didn't play.
So we did Top Golf instead, which was fun. You get a good deal with the food there. So
Anybody bring their clubs?
no one brought their
Oh.
clubs, which I was surprised that we didn't do golf because the Bachelor is such a big golf guy. But it is what it is.
Good on him for not forcing the issue.
I think if you are like on a trip, if you're the groom and you want to do, like, if you're a golfer and want to golf, one of my friends did this at Lake Tahoe. He's a big snowboarder. He got in a day early and just did a whole day of snowboarding by himself before everyone else got in, which that might be the move. Just not force everyone to have to do anything.
I'm curious why you would do a bachelor party in Scottsdale if no one is playing golf.
I mean,
though.
because it's a big bachelorette party destination. It's still a party town.
Okay, so to me, and I'm 40, so I'm a little bit different. Randy's 24.
I'm 31.
Okay. To me, it's a golf town. Like, that's why it is a bachelor party.
When I
town.
think of Scottsdale, I think golf and spas.
2 things that I fuck with.
Yeah.
Heavy.
It's a golf town.
Yeah, I think I saw way more bachelorette parties than bachelor parties there.
Spa town.
I guess.
Okay. Did you guys go to the club?
We did go to Barstool's bar there, which is like a club pretty much.
Paint that picture.
It's just a club.
Was
It's
Chugs
it's
there?
a small club. Chugs was not there. I was a little upset that Chugs wasn't there.
He would have
But-
brought the house down.
Yeah.
Was Big Cat there?
No. I don't think any of the Barstool guys were in Barstool Scottsdale.
They should have to have like at least one noted
Yeah.
member of the company there at all times.
Yeah.
Actually, Portnoy was there.
Was he?
No.
What
Make
about
you
beef?
imagine.
Was Barstool Beef there?
I think I would have noticed that.
Is
Barstool
Beef the
was
new
there.
golf guy?
Beef's the new golf guy. He's beefy.
I've seen his stuff.
He's a
He'll
beefcake.
break down your swing for you.
Yeah. He's kind of nice with it.
I would say we did, if you were following me at Ranger Becky on Instagram, you saw we did a little ATV. Oh my God. I didn't even have my my Instagram prepared. Don't worry, guys. I'll get that going.
No,
in
it's
20
okay. You don't
minutes.
have
No,
to.
I'll do it in
Didn't you
20
say you
minutes.
did some ATM?
Ass to mouth. That's what you meant.
What the fuck?
Or
No,
do
I
you,
meant
do you
you
mean I
had
got
to-
money from the ATM?
get money out.
So yeah, actually a stripper brought me back. And
You're holding hands with her?
Yeah.
People are like, where's Randy? Like, oh no.
We went to the ATM. No, the ATV was cool because it was like a 2-hour trip and like we got to switch off driving and it's just very mountainous and deserty and it was pretty cool just getting to go through all stuff. It's fucking bumpy though. You cannot take your
Dylan.
eyes off the road.
Don't Dylan that comment.
A lot of it was just like, chilling at the Airbnb. And then we did, in fact, do the Danny DeVito bar crawl. And do you have questions about that?
Remind us which character you dressed up
I
as.
was the troll. Pretty much every one of us were from a different Frank Reynolds character on
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny. Like there was only one person that was outside of Always Sunny, and that was two guys dressed the same. They were twins.
And no one did the couch scene?
No,
Wait, they did twins?
twins. So
Like from the movie Twins?
So the
Oh, that's
tallest
good.
guy, and like more. He was Arnold Schwarzenegger technically, and the other guy was
Man,
Danny DeVito.
is that a real hit with the kids? Like a good twins reference? Because
No one gets that.
it's not lost upon us, but
No one under 35 gets that.
No, I don't think they do. I don't even think either of the guys actually had seen the movie before. I have. I've seen like a lot of Arnold's movies. But yeah, I was the troll from when they do the play Dayman. You got to pay the troll toll if you want to get in that boy's hole.
okay, sure. What what percentage of people were like, "Oh, I see what y'all are doing. This is great." And
Maybe, and this is generous, 5% of people knew what we were doing. The people that knew like came up to us and were like, "Oh, this is awesome, love it." But we walked into a bar and everyone just like looked at us and people come back. So what are you guys all dressed as? And we were like, "Oh, we're all different Danny DeVitos." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And they still probably didn't get it, but at least they knew we were doing something.
And they just went on with their nights.
Yeah.
did you? You don't have to tell any tales out of school, and I won't direct this question just at you. But did anybody on the trip, Danny DeVito, their way into some, you know what?
No, I don't know. They didn't bang any whores, as Frank Reynolds would say.
Did anybody get like? Did anybody like? Was anybody like? Oh, I like what you're doing.
There was like
That's how
the
the
one or two
proverbial.
guys that they're flirting with chicks, but not me because I just wanted to be with my boys. It was Saturday, and Saturdays for the boys.
Dang, how was that being at Barstool on Saturday?
Oh, that we were on Barstool on Friday. So we
Oh,
didn't
big
actually-
miss.
yeah,
Honestly,
big
who
miss.
scheduled that?
Yeah, that's a big thing. But I do have to report. I did do it. I did it. I ordered for my boy at the steak dinner.
Randy ordered for his boy.
And
How did that go over?
It went okay because it was really funny, except for if you're going to do this, one, it's hilarious, but you have to make sure you do with someone that's not going to get really pissed. Because I know there are some people that probably would actually get pretty mad at that. But I like made sure I knew each side of me, like what they were going to be getting. And then like 10 minutes went by and then because we were doing appetizer and all that stuff, then we went to go order. And then I was like, and he'll have the ribeye medium rare. And he goes, no, I changed my order. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm like, damn it. So it was funny and people were laughing, but it would have been even funnier if he didn't change his order. And then he just had to go like, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So if you do it, make sure you check in right before the order as well.
Okay.
It is a very funny move.
How was that flight
I'm going
home?
to try it soon.
It is, you have to. It is a really funny move.
Flight home?
Flight home was it sucked because it got delayed 3 hours.
What kind of shape were you in? Were you in Chicago shape or better?
I was better. my voice was just gone. Saturday night, like we all lost our voice at the same bar. Like we were good up until then. And
Is it
then,
because
like,
y'all were just yelling "Let's go" on
I
repeat?
think so. And also I think it was just that we were at like the youngest bar that we had been to, and the music was blaring, and the dry air. It was like we were trying to just talk to each other over the music. It did not work well.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Best meal in Scottsdale?
Ooh, I gotta think that the wings that we had at Top Golf, I don't know if you guys have ever had wings
Oh,
at
man.
Top Golf.
Hey, fuck
The
off.
Top
dude.
Golf wings that was your number one meal.
You wouldn't know because you never had them.
I think I had 1 or 2 wings before they were stolen from us by Trey Kennedy.
No, I would say the steak that we had, steak dinner. I can't remember what the place was called, but I got a filet mignon.
Look at
9
you,
ounce?
man.
Mhm.
Living right.
12 ounce.
Oh, good
Oh,
for you.
shit.
Big dog.
Well, that set you back.
It was the dinner was quite expensive.
Did anybody put it on their card, get the points?
Yes. Yes.
You gotta get them points,
yes.
Hoss.
Yes, he did.
Have you been hit with that Venmo request yet?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I have.
Did you, are you going to pretend like you don't see it?
It's on Splitwise. That
I don't
seems
get the
to be
notifications.
Splitwise seems to be the big new bachelor party app.
It's been around for a minute.
Yeah, but
It's not that new.
that like this year is the first time I've ever been on it. I have 2 bachelor parties.
We did
doing it.
Splitwise for our Breckenridge trip back in 2019.
Yeah.
I don't remember how well it worked, but we definitely used it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How was that buffer day, real quick?
It was good.
What'd you
Good.
do? What time did you get out of bed?
I got to bed at probably like 9:30 or 10.
Oh,
Then I got main thing is I went to go get my film developed from the Instagram thing, not the Instagram thing, my film camera. So for Instagram. Then I did some grocery shopping, just some errands, did laundry, worked out, watched some TV, just everything you would do on a Sunday after a trip that didn't get to do actually on Sunday.
Did you activate the incognito tab?
Oh yeah, probably cranked 20, 30 times.
jeez.
Yeah.
Whoa. I wasn't talking
Kid
about
show.
that. Jeez.
Yeah. What were you talking about?
Maybe you like to surf the internet privately. I don't know.
Did you guys see I can juggle?
Mhm.
You think you can juggle better than me?
Yeah. No, I know I can juggle better than you.
Can you do 4?
I can't do 4.
Okay.
He was juggling steak knives in here the other day.
Cutco knives.
It was really impressive.
That means they're extra sharp.
They are. They're the last time I checked, they were the second sharpest blade on the planet.
It's interesting.
Behind
You
the
probably
samurai
practice. You
sword.
probably practice your juggling though, whereas I don't. I just picked those up and just did it.
Wow.
So
You want to have a juggle off?
at DC Ruff on Instagram if you want to see me juggle. It's also on the Circling Back Instagram. I shared it. It'll be live for a little bit longer, but yeah, that's it.
Let's have
I'm
a
now
juggle
juggling nightly for my son.
Let's have a juggle off. Let's dress as juggalos, drink some Fago. Let's juggle the Fagos.
Oh, okay. I tried to juggle a football and like a vortex in here yesterday and a lacrosse ball.
it was tough.
By the way, Brett tried to act like that was his. I brought that lacrosse ball. It's my lacrosse ball. It's just been sitting on his desk for like 2 years.
You
Just
should
pointing
whip,
that out.
you should whip his ass.
I'm not going to whip his ass over it, but I thought about it.
You should whip his ass.
You want me to go do it right now?
I'm not going to stop you.
I'm not going to do it right now because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to talk about our good friends at Bilt Rewards. Attention renters. If you haven't heard of Bilt, you're about to thank me. Earn your favorite airline miles and hotel points through Bilt just by paying your rent on time. Let me explain. Okay?
Explain.
Here's the deal. If you're a renter, you should be taking advantage of Bilt. We rack up points on groceries, travel, and nearly everything else. So why not on one of your biggest monthly expenses? With Bilt, paying rent finally pays off. Summer's right around the corner. And I'm already planning my next getaway. We got a couple things in the mix. I love using points for travel, and I'm always looking for ways to earn more. Here's a little life hack, guys. Pay rent with Bilt to earn flexible, transferable points and unlock exclusive benefits along the way. There's no cost to join. And just by paying rent, you unlock flexible points that can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, a future rent payment, your next Lyft ride, and more. When you pay rent through Bilt, you unlock 2 powerful benefits. First, you earn one of the industry's most valuable points on rent every month, no matter where you live or who your landlord is. Your rent now works for you. Second, you gain access to exclusive neighborhood benefits in your city. Bilt's neighborhood benefits are things like extra points on dining out, complimentary post-workout shakes, Dylan,
Oh.
free mats or towels at your favorite fitness studios, Randy, and unique experiences that only Bilt members can access. And when you're ready to travel, Bilt points can be converted to your favorite miles and hotel points around the world, meaning your rent can literally take you places. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Rocky.
That's good.
It's a good one. Start paying rent through Bilt and take advantage of your neighborhood benefits by going to joinbilt.com/steam. That's joinbilt.com/steam. Make sure to use that URL so they know that we sent you here at Circling Back. Joinbilt.com/steam to sign up for Bilt today. Oh. What's that mean? What are we doing?
Oh, I called you in too early. Did I? No, I didn't.
Will DeFreeze is here.
For some reason, I thought you played. Never mind. We're gonna.
You
No,
misidentified a song.
I was
You're
playing
saying?
Will's theme
Dude,
music.
That's
Okay.
crazy. You've never done that before.
I know.
You thought
That's funny. That's funny if you think about it like that.
Will DeFreeze, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Look, if we're gonna talk dire wolves, we're not gonna do that without Will DeFreeze.
No, I
that's
had to-
that's
I
why
had to
he's
come
here.
in.
That's why he's here, folks.
I sent a special request this morning asking if I could join for this. And,
Yeah,
and y'all accepted it.
we're not gonna say no to that.
Dylan said bet.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't like the exclamation point very much.
You didn't need that.
It was a lot.
You were excited, though.
I'm excited.
Will DeFreeze, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you guys talked about Brett's outfit yesterday yet?
We did.
We
talk
did
about it?
yesterday on. I think it was.
Cold call?
Cold call. We
Yeah.
did. We touched on it.
I don't normally go after Brett's outfits for any reason, but like I said it yesterday. Driving 3 hours to Houston with a tucked in shirt is crazy man's work.
He should have just taken it off and drive shirtless.
Yeah, he could have just hung it up in the back seat.
Yeah.
It's crazy work to go to a Calcutta dressed to the whatever, the nines.
Sevens?
I
Ba-
guess.
Based on the Instagram story he put, he didn't need to dress like that.
No.
And then
no.
come back with Shane Lowry in hand.
The move, even if you are going to wear that, which I wouldn't, but the move is obviously to hang it in your car, go to work in like a t-shirt, and then just.
You're going to go draft a bunch of golfers. The move is wearing a golf polo.
He's 35-1.
But at least don't wear it all day tucked in in the office, and then drive to Houston like staying tucked.
Crazy work.
It's bizarre.
Crazy.
So we brought you on here, Will, to ask, are you more a tralalero tralala or a
Don't-
bombadero crocodillo type
don't
of
bring
guy?
him into
Just
this.
pretend like you didn't say anything just now.
Don't bring him
Move
into
on.
this.
I know
Move
you're a
on.
bambusini cusini.
I'm a Tony Biagini kind of guy.
That's true. Shouts to Tony.
One of the dumber first 5 minutes of a pod we've done in a long time. Thanks to Randy, though.
That's what Randy brings to
That's
the
what
table.
he brings. That's what
That's
he
what
brings.
that boy
dude.
does.
Dumb segments.
Let him
Yep.
cook.
Burr,
Yup.
burr, patapim.
News dropped Monday that to some people they didn't know that dire wolves were ever a thing. Some people, not me, but some people
You
weren't
knew.
sure. Some people were like, "What? What the heck?" Thought that was just on the show that Will watched, Game of Thrones.
They've been extinct for roughly 13,000 years.
Sheesh,
It's a long time.
it's a long time. But guess what, Dylan?
They're back.
Yeah,
Stop.
there we go.
Stop. So what? These things are like double the size of a dog.
They're bigger than like a gray wolf.
They're bigger. They got thicker coats, and they've got paler, lighter colors.
I got some stats for you guys.
They got bigger dicks too. I saw.
You want some stats?
Do they have big old hogs?
I didn't see that, but they
They
probably
got big
do.
old hog hogs.
Yeah, they got big old hogs. down
How are they
there.
bringing these back? Genetic engineering.
Yes.
They found some DNA and one from a skull and from something else.
They
tooth.
They found
A tooth.
They found 4,000 direwolf skulls at the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles.
That's so sick. I don't know what that is, but that's so
It's
sick.
a mass direwolf gravesite. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Dude, the whole
know.
country right now is obsessed with this. Everybody's got diarrhea.
It's Rhea time.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
man.
That was like that's what we call an alley-oop in the podcast business.
Okay.
You can leave anytime you want.
No, I have some stuff I need to add first.
Does this make you happy? These wolves are tight.
I've ranked my favorite dire wolves.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys want me to start?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start with number 5.
Go.
It was in Huntington, West Virginia, April 16th, 1978. Honestly, I thought Jerry was playing pretty upbeat that day.
Okay.
Number 4, probably November 30th, 1973. It was Boston. The crowd was just super into it. After that, May 2nd, 1970, Binghamton, New York.
Okay.
Acoustic version. You don't get those very often.
Right.
Okay.
Obviously, number 2 has got to be 7/8/78 at Red Rocks. Anytime you play Dire Wolf at Red Rocks, like it's going to be a show.
Yeah, that was a good one. I
But my
remember.
number 1, and it might just be because it's such a beautiful recording and it just feels so alive, but it's got to be January 22nd, 1978 in Eugene, Oregon.
Shouts to Eugene.
What
Interesting.
are your favorite renditions of Dire Wolf by Grateful Dead?
I for sure knew that was a song title by the famous Grateful Dead.
Uh-huh.
I sort of like their 77
Dude.
Columbus, Ohio show.
Really?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
March.
If you're going to go 77, you got to go Ithaca. You got to go Barton Hall, dude.
Okay.
That's a big, no offense, that's kind of a big miss on your part.
I'm sorry.
That was, I think, May 8th, 77?
It was May 10th.
Okay. That was the
No, Dave
one
was
where I
right.
was like, okay,
Okay.
they're coming into their own.
They was somehow right.
Like actually?
Yeah.
So he looked it up.
I don't know. You'd
I
have to
was-
ask him. I didn't
What?
see his fingers moving very quickly.
Whatever, dude.
These are 25% bigger than gray wolves.
Yeah, they're big dogs.
That's significant. Now let's get Dylan's take, because Dylan's the guy, if you're new here, Dylan's the guy who he's the dude who's always like, dude, fucking lions aren't even that badass. I could totally take one in an octagon. That's a quote from him. What episode was that where Dylan was saying how he could take an actual lion? It was on
I
one.
never said that.
He's always saying shit like
Everyone
that.
keeps twisting my shit about the big cat stuff.
Did you know Randy met Big Cat at the Barstool Bar in Scottsdale?
I did not, but I'm trying to see if there's
Barstool Beef was there too.
I'm trying to see if there's an Italian brain
Chugs?
rot animal that's a wolf, and I'm having this little trouble here.
My reading has told me that these are kind of a wolf hyena hybrid.
That's scary because hyenas have a strong bite.
It's not
yeah.
full dire.
These things can, not only do these things just crush bones, they will like lick the bones until the bone marrow's out of it. Like you can take these things to Jay Carver's and they're going to eat like kings all night.
Fuck yeah.
I've retired from bone marrow, but if dire wolves are going to come back and be taking it all, I might have to dip myself back in.
Dylan will do a bone marrow shot on you.
How's
You're not
disgusting, dude. Why wouldn't you take the shot at Ranch 616 that looked like a penis, but you're willing to drink mezcal out of bone marrow?
Because there were about 7 cameras pointed at me while I was about to do that.
Oh,
No,
why?
it wasn't,
You so
it wasn't a
insecure?
shot. It was a dessert.
Oh,
It was a banana sticking up out of like 2 scoops of ice cream or something.
it's only phallic if you make it phallic.
Are you not secure
It was
enough in
valid.
your masculinity? That you're too good to gobble down a big old hog-looking banana?
I'll eat a banana that way, but not when all of you guys are just super anxious to put it on the TL.
Would you eat a chimpanzini bananini?
Answer the fucking question.
I will not answer that question.
Would you?
Is this like he'd be Dylanini, Shiverini?
Dude,
Shiverini is a good name.
that is a
Shiverini.
good name. It's my Italian cousin.
What I haven't gotten this far yet in the series. What purpose do dire wolves serve in
Protect.
Okay, so they're not like running missions or anything.
Are you talking about Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I'm talking throners.
Yeah, they enter the picture after episode 1.
Yeah, I'm on episode 2
Okay.
of season 1.
Ooh, that's a
Bran
good
just
question.
got thrown out of a building.
Will
Sorry.
asks if they're going on missions.
Yeah, do they get strapped with anything and
You
run
know,
out and deliver?
They did. I do think that Rob Stark brought his to war and it like fought with him.
They had-
Fought.
Can you ride them?
They had freaking laser beams on their heads.
I don't think they did.
They
It's
did.
Game of Thrones.
No, they didn't have laser beams.
Hmm.
Ghost was Jon Snow's, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe.
Ghost. It was dope. It was all white.
Okay.
Fucking sick.
Okay.
Oh man,
I think a lady was Sansa's.
she's a lady.
Whoa!
She's a lady.
Where are these going to be released? If they are going to be released, are these going to be in captivity? What's the scene?
I think
Pecos.
I think the intention is to build out a larger population, so they'll be in captivity for a while.
I think it's more like a sanctuary that they're on.
So is
they're
there
in
only one
captivity.
right now?
There are 2.
Okay, male and female.
Romulus and Remus.
I don't know
They kind of whiffed on the names, no?
They haven't
No.
identified their
Those are good
gender
names.
yet, so we don't know.
Like if you're the only guy, like say it's just you, you're just crazy horny. You're like, there's not even another of my species that I can get after right now.
You could take down a dog, though, and it wouldn't be that weird, right?
They're not gonna mate them
If
yet.
you were a wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but they're just gonna.
We're trying to see how this plays out.
They're gonna keep creating them in the lab.
Okay.
They were born to a canine mother. The embryo or whatever was implanted into.
What was it, like a beagle? What was it?
I don't know. Something with a something with a nurturing womb.
Okay.
Let's rank nurturing wombs.
Yeah, what's your favorite womb?
Which womb is the most vibey?
You know, I sort of like them all.
My womb. I'm sorry.
Go to your womb.
Right. Right.
That's me telling my kid to go back in the womb.
And he goes limp.
So this
There's
is
going to be a day where I need to explain who Dave Portnoy is to my son.
What if it's like sooner than later? What if it's like he turns 6 and next thing you know, he's got a Saturdays for the boys' tea. And you're like, where'd you even get that?
He's a viceroy at his elementary school.
Barstool
Barstool Austin High.
there's a conservation play here.
What are they conserving?
Wolves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. I do think that wolves need to be conserved.
Don't you think-
they're not liberal wolves?
I was
Thank
gonna say, don't
goodness.
we have like enough like conservative pundits? Like, did we need to breed like more?
I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing.
I don't know the exact roles that they intend for these to play in the whole
Ecosystem.
ecosystem. Thank you. Good
Mhm.
word. But there's a conservation angle to all this.
Mm.
They want the
Bro,
dire wolf to
dude.
like flourish again. This is not just going to be a blip on the radar. What?
Dude, I'm trying to get some Miko in my system.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I
yeah,
use
Miko hungry.
Look, listen, they're mad cute, these little fuckers.
They're tight looking, dude. I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm happy they're back.
You see the little-
Remus and Romulus?
You see the little howling video when
They're
that
fucking
dude's holding
toys.
both of them? It's fucking mad cute.
No, I did. I should have done research on like what they looked like and any videos of the current ones on Earth. But instead, I just spent a half hour listening to direwolf versions from Grateful Dead.
I read the Time magazine article. By the way, I once was published by Time.
Have they deleted it?
No, it's still up. And it says that these wolves are, I guess antisocial might be a word, but they're staying away from the humans. They're not like
Get out of
like
my
a-
room, Mom.
like a wolf, like a gray wolf puppy. If a human brings it into this
Were
world,
we
but
even around last time they were vibing? Like they're probably like, what are these things?
They're like, nah, we don't want to fuck with y'all. We just kind of want to do our own thing. We're a
Hey.
2-man wolf pack right now.
Good news. The story we've been hyping for like 3 days, we already got it wrong. There's 3 of these fuckers.
Oh hell yeah!
There's one named Khaleesi.
Really?
Oh,
Khaleesi.
Yeah, I
It's a
gotta.
pretty name.
This is a great. Romulus and Remus are great names. Do you even know what Romulus and Remus are?
I
Randy, just
obviously
shut
do,
up.
but some people might.
I
not,
like
so
giving
just
I like
explain
giving
it.
dogs human names.
Romulus and Remus were the 2 founders of Rome, and their story is that they were raised by a wolf.
That's
So
sick.
It's a pretty good,
badass,
pretty
dude.
good name.
Oh,
huh?
badass. I guess Randy justifies all of the tragedies and genocides by the Roman Empire.
What
Twin,
human names
twin
would-
brothers?
What human names would you have given them, David?
Larry,
Trent.
Marco,
I think one of
And
them.
Jason.
I think
What
one's
if
a
the
female.
scientists were like unveiling it and like it was like this modern marvel and they were like, yeah, meet Beavis and Butthead.
That would have been sick.
It's true.
and the
mean-
third name Clayton.
We get to watch these little fuckers grow up. It's gonna be fun.
They did give him, Roman names. That's Italian. They could have given him Bombadillo Crocodillo.
You got to get past this.
I just
Never
don't.
gonna
I
get
just
Your
don't
brain
know.
is rotted.
It is. It is very
Brain rot
rotted.
Randy getting back from a
Brain rot, buffer
Scottsdale
day,
bachelor
Randy.
party. Buffer day brain rot.
Here's a picture of Chimpanzini Mananini.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Will,
man.
Will, what does that do for you?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm glad these things are staying away from humans because you know what I'd say if they were coming after me? Please don't murder me.
Is that a line from
Yeah.
Direwolf?
Yeah,
Okay.
how'd you know that?
Yeah, I just,
Randy,
it's one of
point my
favorite
man
songs.
up.
It's one of my favorite songs.
I'm not giving you a point. Is that you want
Give
a
me a
dicky
fucking
note on
point,
one?
you dumb
Point my
bitch.
man up.
Yeah, you'll start. Do you know it with 1 point? How about that?
Okay, thank you. I'm
So
gonna need that.
The only worry they have, they said everything looks good, vitals are strong. It's just all these things care about is money for nothing, chicks for free.
Mm-hmm. Dire Straits.
Dire Straits.
Did you guys mention that this is the same company that made the woolly mice?
Oh, not yet. This is the same company that's trying to bring back the woolly mammoth, but hasn't done so yet, as far as I understand.
Man,
Which,
they
of
should probably
course,
figure that out.
it serves also serves a vital environmental purpose. The woolly mammoth.
Have you seen the criticism? There's some criticism
Yeah,
saying that these aren't actually clones. These aren't actually. This isn't the same thing. They just altered it to look like a dire wolf.
I saw that. I don't care.
I choose to ignore that.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it.
If
too.
you're a scientist and that's your take, when we've got Remus and Roman or whatever the fuck,
Romulus.
yeah, and Khaleesi, and you're like, well, actually, if you're well actuallying this, I got news, buddy. You stink.
I saw
This is way tighter than anything else we're doing
I
scientifically.
saw some criticism that was like, "Hey, nature took these things out of the system. Why are you? Who are you to put them back in?"
Oh man,
You know what I mean?
nature versus nurture is what I say. I actually saw a werewolf the other day.
You saw a werewolf.
Yeah.
Was it playing basketball?
He had a Chinese menu in his hand. Seriously, he was just walking through the streets of Soho in the rain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking for this place called Liho Fuchs.
He's got lyrics pulled up right
No,
now.
he doesn't.
No, dude,
He's
he
doing
just,
this off
all
the
I'm
dome.
saying
Why
is
do you
that
have
he
to
just wanted
ruin
a
it?
big dish of beef chow mein.
Okay.
Ooh, play something country. Different song.
Dude, we getting Sassy Wolf Dave?
What?
When I was in high school, though,
What?
there was this guy on our basketball team. He would become a werewolf, and when he did, like his athleticism was just fucking crazy, and he was just dunking from like the 3-point line, and he couldn't miss. He was fucking crazy.
I think that's the plot of Teen Wolf, dude.
What?
Yeah, you're reading the plot
Yeah.
literally from plot.com.
That's
No,
weird.
it was in my high school.
No.
No, I had in my high school, I had this girl. She was kind of like, out there, but she was
She was up
she
there.
was,
What
she
does
was
that
like
mean?
she was out there. She was like in
Oh.
a kind of like love triangle thing with this guy who was a werewolf, and then this other guy that was a vampire. And she chose the vampire in the end.
Ah.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
Nice wolves finished last.
Yeah, L for the Wolves.
I played inside linebacker with a dude named Wolf once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just always blitzed no matter the play call.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he works for CNN
That's
now.
a Wolf Blitzer play.
One of my favorite professors. This is
That's okay.
He wouldn't stop blitzing. Even the coach said, "Hey, we got to drop back in coverage." He's like, "I'm not doing
No,
that,
dude.
Coach."
it's like me playing Madden for the first time. Well, I'm going to blitz this guy.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Drop back in coverage? No.
The offense was very prepared for the blitz each play because he just wouldn't stop.
Yeah, he's also not a big feller.
No.
My
I didn't know
favorite.
you were an inside linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do mine.
What's your favorite?
I want to do mine.
Dave, what's your favorite?
Well, no, it's fine. I was just going to talk about that professor. I've told you about him. I had that favorite professor in my old
take
school.
a shot.
No, not him. It was a different guy. He was this dude, and we were just kind of working on some things, and he knew I had special abilities due to I had this like lightning bolt scar on my fucking forehead. It was really
Okay.
unsightly, but I lightning bolt scarred my way into a lot of what back in the day.
I see.
Trim?
Yeah. And anyway, didn't know it at the time, but we were on one of our little adventures, and he was out there trying to help us, trying to save us. And the moon came out,
The moon.
and he turned it. Turns out this son of a bitch was a werewolf.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They fired him after that. A lot of the
Huh.
parents didn't like the fact that he was that. No, I thought that was intolerant. I would have kept him on. I think it's important to have a broad spectrum of viewpoints at your school.
I'm trying to think if that Professor Lupin was the one that did ridiculous. I think he's the one that taught everyone that.
Do that, but do it with one of your stupid brain rot memes.
Ooh, bambusini guzini.
Not as funny as I'd hoped.
I had a hockey coach growing up that was a wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
Real hard ass?
It was during my time in Iceland.
Ah.
Yeah, I missed the last shot in like a shootout to win like a big world championship thing. And it was kind of bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
so when I skated back, the coach looked at me and said, "You lost it for me." And I looked back at him and I was like, "Dude, bro, you lost it for yourself."
Ooh,
He
man.
understood.
Uh-huh.
I hate it when coaches like
Yeah.
that take it so seriously, especially when they're coaching kids.
Mhm.
I remember that.
This
a
dude was a
lot,
bad dude, Like got kicked out of the league.
They
back
called
in
him the
day.
dentist because he got in so many fights. It didn't seem fair to have a wolf fighting humans on the ice, but
I understand
wow.
that. I could definitely understand that.
Yeah, Randy, you went to the dentist yesterday.
I did.
Didn't Brett go to the dentist recently?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he did.
Uh,
He did.
I'm seeing the word in a little link here under Romulus and Remus of fratricide, which is pretty
Oh, dude.
frat, but you know,
I don't know if that's that frat.
It's not that frat.
I mean, killing your brother probably isn't that frat.
No, dude, because your
You
brother's for
dirty
life.
rat.
It better be a double suey
A double suit.
or a
Murder
murder
suey.
suey. If your brother's for life, at least.
God, it reminds me of Fratrick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God, the kid was fucking weird, but we gave him a pig because of his dad. His dad owned this scrap metal company that he sold.
I remember that.
It
Yeah,
was fucking tight.
cleaned up on it.
Yeah, we ended up kicking him out anyway, but he still hung around at parties.
Was he Juxton's pledge brother? Is that the same pledge
No,
class?
he was he was 09.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Juxton actually never was even enrolled in class. He just,
Oh.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's still frat.
Yeah, he just like took out student loans and like all the money his parents gave him for school and just like ended up buying a boat.
Oh, sick.
It was a mastercraft. He mastercrafted his way into some you know what.
Okay, a lot of people do that.
Yeah, it's fucked
Yeah,
up. What are they doing?
Especially in this town.
This fucking town. Oh man, this is tight. They need to have a camera on these things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
live
you know what
cam.
they do with like the bald eagle nest?
Live
And,
cam.
and all those little fucking hippo babies that like we get it, like it's a fat hippo eating watermelons.
Don't
and
talk shit on Fritz right now, dude.
I'm just saying, like hippo babies get a lot of love in this country, man.
well, dude, come on,
Mudang?
man.
I mean, Fritz is fine.
Fritz is a whole vibe, dude.
How big is that little fat fucker now?
You know, I don't know.
How big is that little fat fucker now?
We all want to know. It's probably like 800 pounds.
Here, let me Google how big is that little fat fucker.
His name's
now?
Fritz, man. Put some respect
That
on it.
little fat fucker.
You gonna
I
get
got to get this vibe,
you gonna
dude.
get some merch?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this photo of Fritz's snout.
Okay.
He dapped up a piece of paper with
He
paint
kissed
on it,
it.
dude. That's cute as hell.
That is he booped the
I know.
Randy,
canvas.
how old is that little fat fucker?
I don't
now?
know, but the first thing that popped up was where does a fat fucker like myself locate some actual fashionable jeans? And it's a Reddit post. So
That guy's going through it.
Get you some Jinkos,
He got one last package in the mail and was like, fuck this. Is that email? Was that Reddit
Oh.
from me?
here's a little fun fact. The B-52 bomber is referred to as the big, ugly, fat fucker. I did not know that.
Okay.
Big.
All this information, we still know how big fucking Fritz is. Thanks, Randy.
buff.
For
Yeah,
literally
it's
nothing.
an
He's like
acronym
3
for
feet
buff.
tall and like 36 pounds.
No, he's much bigger than that now. He's like a few years
Oh, I
old.
thought you were talking about my son.
Oh,
I could have made a Bombadil Crocodile reference for the buff, but I didn't.
I
Yeah,
thought
you don't
you
have
might.
to, though. You don't have to.
I,
Yeah,
I,
that's
I,
the
I,
thing,
I
like,
would
you
like the
just-
record to show that I did not.
You just don't have to, player.
Hey, while you're here, man,
Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to Shopify.
Ooh.
Our old friends at Shopify, man. When we started this company, dude, how big was Shopify, Dylan? Like, it was integral.
it
to
was
the starting of
vital.
This thing.
I'm using
vital,
the word vital
vital.
to us launching. Yes.
Low key, I did something earlier that I didn't know how to do.
Do
I
tell.
just, I just created an order out of thin air.
Holy shit.
I wanted to send something to somebody, and I was
Viola.
like, wait, can I just do this in here? It updated the inventory, created a shipping label for me. I smacked that thing on, got it out the door.
Dang, man.
You see, Dylan, Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started, like us.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style, accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that you can leverage. They write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out. Like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. Dylan, how about that? Maybe have your biz dev guy whip up a code on a live stream, Hoss. He can do that.
You
Do
give him
some-
so
do
much
some
credit
quick
for that,
numbies.
but I can do that too in like less than a minute.
Then do it, dog.
Then
I
why
do it
don't you
all the
do it,
time.
Brett?
Because I was fucking on the trackball. Jeez.
I'm glad you're not upset over it.
He just gives Brett so much credit for using Shopify when I can do it so easily too.
I think
Well,
we can.
that's the thing, Dylan. Everyone can do it easily,
Everyone
dude.
can,
Like, that's
because
the
it's
thing.
so-
Just
so
saying,
easy.
man.
That's
So
the
easy.
freaking thing.
Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/circling. Go to shopify.com/circling. Check it out. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Shopify.com/circling.
Circling.
Put them fits on the screen there, bud. It's Masters time. We're going to look at these 3 fits. These are 3 fits before the week starts or before the tournament starts. I just want to get your initial thoughts. We've probably all seen these. They've been sent to the group text. But I just want to say, first of all, we got Hove. We got Victor Hovland here.
Yes, and it's a
Often criticized for his fits.
no, it's a novelty style, like it's a sweater. It's giving novelty. Like something you buy in a gift shop.
It's like a hybrid of après and golf.
Right.
I don't like it.
It gives après, but it's a golf course on this.
Am I bad for not liking it? Like, I like Hove.
I like
and I'll
it.
support him, but it's not my favorite.
I like it. I fucks
I don't
with
know
it.
if I could pull it off because he's Northern European.
I bet I could pull it off you.
That's
What?
your coworkers, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you're
could
just out
probably-
here co-working.
You know what I mean?
Are you going to destroy my sweater?
No, I just wanted to see what you got underneath.
Okay, just don't pull this thread as I walk away. That's all I'm asking.
Okay.
Here, Randy, I wanted you to put this sweater up because, like, he's getting mogged on.
Okay.
Who mogged on Vic? I'll fuck him up.
We're about to find out, Hoss.
Like the Malbon graphic sweater.
Do you know how much this is?
It's like $350.
Dude, it's like $488.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That
remember
just-
looking it up and being like, damn, okay.
It's
That's a
that
a lot.
That prices out the common man. I don't like it.
Now
it
with
is
these tariffs, man, everything's going to cost that much at some
It's
point.
true.
This is not terrific.
This is it QZ?
If I tried this on and then saw the price of it, I'd tariff off.
Okay. 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 You said, what was your tariff pun? Terrific. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to do one. You're just writing it down.
I'm updating something, you fuck.
Okay.
Who's our next fit?
Next fit is one Jason Day. Come on now,
Dude, he's in his frat era.
He's
He's
not
catching
even-
a vibe.
He's not even like going that crazy with it. He just looks cool. I think it's the shades, the visor, and then the what do you call that style of shirt? It's like an old school, not a bowling style, but like
Is that a camp collar?
yeah, it's campy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
ish.
camp, but
know.
it's
I don't like the skin fade into a goatee look at all. At all.
I don't think he cares, dude.
I'm just saying Dave thinks he looks hot, and I'm just gonna
He finished T2 in 2011, man. He doesn't care what you think.
actually he's on my team. I drafted him.
Didn't you get a skin fade downstairs?
No.
I still don't believe that Augusta had to approve his fits.
That's so lame.
He
dude.
said it on Dan Rappaport's podcast. He reiterated this story, and I still just don't believe it. And I also think that Augusta won't come out and say, like, no, Jason Day's lying. They're just promoting Malbon really hard. I'm fine with him doing that.
Here's
though.
what I like about what I love about Malbon is what I hate about Malbon. I love what they're doing so much, and I want to be a part of it. Except for when you walk into, let's say you go to Kaiser to check in, and you're the guy wearing the Malbon. Everybody knows you're the guy.
You're the Malbon guy.
You're the Malbon guy.
Oh, you spent
Oh, and you're forcing you're the Malbon guy.
you spent $350 on a shirt.
It's so unique right now.
It's too unique.
It's too unique, which is like a good time. It should, in theory, be the time to wear it, but it's also like there's a stigma.
I'm all for taking a chance, fashionistically.
Go and take a
Fashionistically.
shot.
But this is like a couple degrees out of my range of things I'll be willing to like take a shot on.
I was definitely going to say you could never pull this off. You would look fucking
So you do it.
terrible.
You
I
take a shot
agree.
on bone marrow, but not off Jason Day's shirt.
Exactly.
Good point.
That's
I would
what I'm
do a
saying.
body shot off Jason Day.
I know that fashionistically isn't a word.
Imagine if Jason Day took his visor off and held it in front of your head, and then poured a shot through it into your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I would take that. I'd do
It's
it
a
for-
major winner.
I'd do it for one of y'all
You
too.
won Colonial
'Cause
as
y'all are my
well.
boys.
That's
Colonial.
Have y'all ever done a shoey?
No,
no.
won't do it, dude.
I'm 40 years old, brother.
It's not even about the germs and grossness for me. It's more about the fact that I don't want my shoe to smell like beer.
Yeah, you're signing up for.
You're more
bad
concerned
shoe.
about the beer smell in the shoe than you are drinking beer out of a stinky shoe.
Yeah,
Why are
I'm
you
willing to
concerned
drink a
about that?
Vortex bottle from 2011. You think
No.
I'm worried about a little dust in my shoe?
You think I care what my freaking shoe? Maybe I don't know.
I put some Lucy's in my pocket the other day for the concert. And just took those out. Had some lint in my mouth for a little bit.
Just straight pocket with him.
Yeah, I put some
Ew.
gummies in the container. I actually got sniped at security.
What?
I put my stuff down in the bin. She goes, "Open that zinc container for me."
Oh.
And I looked at her like,
Oh no!
"Really?" And I opened it and I
found your
showed her the gummies and she goes, "Okay." I just shut it and I was
What
like,
was she looking for?
"I don't know. I have a little tiny gun
A
in
little
there."
gun. A little blade.
I was like, I
what-
get that it is a little heavier than the normal zinc container.
That's
Sir,
funny.
I'm sorry. You can't bring that fruit by the foot in here.
Yeah. Sorry. Got some early birds on us.
They're omega 3s. I have arthritis.
I approve of frat Jason Day.
There you go. Hey, I this has nothing to do with Jason Day. You know what fun fact I learned? Do you know which college basketball team, men's basketball team, has more NCAA tournament victories without a championship than any other school? Randy, do you know?
I hope that I don't.
Just give it a guess there, bud.
Is it Purdue?
Yeah, it is.
Purdue's never won a title.
Never won a title.
They got a lot of dubs, though.
That
Texas won a
surprises me.
title?
No,
I thought it was gonna be Texas.
no, they made the Final Four back in the early 2000s.
I
But
thought Texas would have had one from back in the day.
no,
I can't believe Boddicker didn't get it done.
I know he was on the Final Four team.
He was. That was fun.
TJ
Royale
Ford.
Ivy? Or was
They
that
got-
after?
They got knocked out by Syracuse and Carmelo Anthony.
Love it. All right, give us the last one, Hoss.
Sure. After you did that to me, and here's this guy. I don't know his name.
That is Cam.
Yes, what do you think his
Smith.
name is, Randy?
I think it's Cam Smith.
Ah, darn it.
What's he doing?
Wearing a suit coat out there.
He hit him with the
today.
blue on blue on blue.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
He did.
Blue belt.
I thought he would peel the coat when he started swinging, but he didn't.
I can't imagine something worse to swinging than a suit coat, especially
No.
one that's been tailored to you.
Is he trying to go like old school style? Like I'm Jack Nicklaus out here.
It could be Twillery, and
Like
thus,
I'm Arnold Palmer out here in the
thus
late
lightweight.
60s or something. Because it's not giving that totally.
Maybe it's a bold move to wear a jacket to the tournament known for jackets. You know what I'm saying? The green jacket. And you're like, no, check this out. I'm going blue. And I'm going to play some practice rounds in it.
It's interesting that it's very clear that these brands have realized the power of the Masters and like they're officially doing like walk up videos and just putting guys in their like brand new, never before seen stuff.
Who's his clothing sponsor?
Live. He was with he had an interesting one.
Yaga.
Yeah, I think it was Yaga.
I used to fucks with it.
Hell yeah.
It's got a little wolf
Oh.
on there.
Oh,
Is that a
Wolfson.
dire wolf?
Wolfson.
Does kind of look like it.
Okay, that's a dope little.
Yeah, he was
embroidery.
sponsored by Penguin for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the flightless bird.
This is just like a reminder, like, hey, remember me? I'm still here. I know I'm on that other tour and nobody watches it, but I'm still here. There's like
Grayson, not Wolfson.
3 years ago, he was like the guy. Would you say Wolfson?
It's Grayson, not
He was
Wolfson.
the hottest golfer in the world for a minute there. You're right, Dave.
And now he's here doing
And
this, doing.
Fell back to the meteor part of the bell curve.
I don't know, man. With as traditional as Augusta National is, I'm surprised they haven't made him go jacket off.
I was waiting for that. Waiting for it. Finally got here.
I'm of the thinking that four
surprised.
buttons on a placket there is just too many buttons for a polo. You just need 3.
Well, maybe that's how he learns. He doesn't learn face to face. He learns with a freaking placket, yo.
It's true. It's true. It's just so much placket. If you have any,
Yeah.
if you have any man boob, it's gonna fall between those
Yeah.
those 2 boobs on your chest, and it's gonna look like shit.
You think, what if it, like, he knew that? What if he, like, realized when he put it on, he didn't try on in the clothes, and he's like, I can't go out there with this. I need something to put on over this. And they're like, well, here's a suit coat.
Here's a
I
suit coat.
did not notice that he did have the live embroidery on the
Oh,
on the
yeah.
arm there.
Has Derek Guy seen this yet?
I don't know.
He's not a fan of a suit coat with jeans.
So today is par 3 day. Is he playing the par 3 contest in this?
It's truly hard to say.
It's gonna be too warm by that point, dude.
So
Sun's
he's-
out, guns out.
So he's gonna jacket.
Dylan, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's going to remove
Dude,
his
it's a
coat.
lot.
What the fuck?
What are you
Gross.
talking about?
It's weird.
Sorry.
It's-
I don't know, Dave.
I ride for all 3 guys that we're talking about today. I like they're getting out here, sticking their neck out a little bit.
I do too. I don't.
Let the band play neck.
You guys know how I am about Hov.
Yeah, you love him.
I like the guy. I like Cam Smith. I mean, J Day. I like J Day too. He said my dad when he won Colonial or the Nelson. I can't remember which one. We saw him like the next week. My dad and I were at a tournament. My dad just made some comment. It was like, saw him walking down the front. I was like, "Oh, you like it here in DFW? You playing well?" And he goes, "Yes, sir." And that was it. That was the interaction. And I was
Hell
like, "Wow,
yeah.
what a great
Hell yeah.
interaction!"
Confirmation. Big DFW
Yes,
guy.
So shout out to him for humoring me and my dad. That's a true story.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's something I'll always have with me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I would have asked what his favorite Alfred Hitchcock movie was. Vertigo.
You know, he suffers from that or has
does.
in the past. I'm glad it's funny to you, though, Don.
I have a tinge of it.
Oh, dude.
Quit stealing Vertigo Valor.
Dude, I have
I'm not.
I have a little vertigo. Sometimes when I be standing up, I start to feel like my feet are over my head.
If I'm on an escalator, I can't look up because I just like, I'm like I'm falling off the earth. It's crazy. It's facts, dude.
I don't think you're falling off the earth, man.
I'm not, but it feels like
Gravity's
I am.
gonna keep you down.
Gravity.
There you go.
Sounded really good.
Thank you.
That was good, dude.
I'm John Mayer.
More like gravelly.
Hey, I'm still recovering from the bachelor party.
It's Wednesday, Randy.
So what? Sorry, I'm frat.
Okay,
Jesus.
good stuff from Randy. Well,
Well, okay.
Do you want to talk about this this darts
Oh
guy?
yeah. Before I get out of here, can I talk about our man in darts?
is
There's
the
been a darts
guy back?
injury. There's been a darts injury. Michael Van Gerwen.
No,
He
not
had to
MVG.
withdraw. Yeah, he had to withdraw from the Premier League darts. He strained his arm putting on a shirt.
Trying on shirts.
Some shirts.
He was trying out some shirts for a sponsor. Tweaked something, had to get out.
Are you kidding me?
That's some old man shit.
Dude, this is an athlete in peak physical condition.
I mean, I've tweaked something putting a sock on. I feel like tweaking something putting your shirt on is even harder.
That's that's a tough look.
A freak neck injury.
Who do we credit this story with? Like, who broke the story?
Sky Sports darts.
No, but
Was
who
it Hugh
specifically?
Janus?
Was it Vincent Vandervoort?
Vincent van der Voort.
Dude, it was VVDV. Dude, shout out VVDV for
I went to
breaking it.
I went to the Vincent van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it like his museum or was it like an exhibition in a museum?
It was the Vincent van Gogh Museum.
Damn, that's swag.
It was fucking swagged out.
Damn.
He's
I wish-
my fave on the low low.
I gained a new appreciation for him, man.
I like Monet too, but like on the real.
What's your favorite painting of Van Gogh's?
Starry Night.
No, there's one of a bedroom.
Yeah. I
I
took a picture of that. I put it on the fucking shit.
he did a couple different ones, and yeah, I know. When you put that on the shit, I was like, "Yo, that's my fave."
God, I had a ticket, but I didn't Vincent Van Gogh.
It's good. It's good.
On.
I almost pulled a Vincent Van Gogh on Monday morning when I woke up.
Cut your ear off?
Yeah, I thought someone did that. I thought Sally might have done that in my sleep.
That'd
I
have
do have a theory she's drugging me at night.
been- Your wife?
Yeah,
Okay.
she does it for a living.
She just wants you to go to sleep. I'm
Yeah,
tired of
she's
this
like-
fucker.
Some nights when I fall asleep at 9, I'm like, "Was that natural?" She put something in my pina colada.
Sprinkle
Oh.
a little chamomile. Little chamomile.
Or the suicide.
Chamomiliano.
What, Dylan?
The suicide fruit. I think that's what Will was going for there.
Sounds like a 6th grade band name.
Suicide fruit.
What the fuck's up, IHOP?
With suicide fruit.
That's good.
My buddies had a band called the Death Peppers.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't
were
invite
good.
me, but they let me make the poster for their
Were they
show.
real like a lot of like melodies and
No, they well at the talent show they played Wild Thing.
okay.
Yeah.
You make my heart sing.
It's funny to listen to now because my buddy who was the lead singer, his voice hadn't changed yet. And so him singing Wild Thing with his like Wild Thing.
It's good.
I never entered a talent show. I couldn't juggle back then. I can now.
You weren't
but-
talented.
I would always make sure to sit about second row for the talent shows because I wanted to be as close as possible for the fallout of any bad performances.
Did you ever throw your boxer briefs at the stage?
I didn't.
What?
What'd
girl-
you do for your talent for Mr. Trojan?
Fucking push-ups.
I believe I lip sync a.
That's
what
so
song was it?
half-assed to lip sync.
I can't remember what song I did, but I did it. It was a duet, if you will, because I was too nervous to go by myself.
Was it you ain't gonna call me your boo just as bad
What
as you
was it?
want.
I think it was like straight up like a Backstreet Boys John or something.
You ain't gotta call me up.
Everybody. Remember that? We were listening to that a couple weeks ago here. Anyway.
Might have to find the old tape of that show. It's out there somewhere on VHS. I could digitize it.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, man.
Well, there goes Will DeFreeze.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Man, you're just always a delight.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, I got some tube steak in the fridge if you want to.
That was pretty. No one's ever thrown the mic in anger. He threw the mic in anger. I heard him say. There it goes. We could just roll this right into this weekend and fun presented by Tacova. So you can skip my
You
segment.
gonna skip over?
I'll incorporate it in. That's what a real
Okay.
pro does, like myself. This weekend in fun presented by
Tacovas.
our good friends at Tacovas, but we would be remiss if we didn't just give them this.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go of it.
That's right. This weekend of fun presented by Tacovas. Anywhere worth going is worth going in good boots. Find your perfect pair with Tacovas. I know I have. I've been rocking mine pretty much every weekend now.
I feel very left out as being like one of the only people in this office that doesn't have Tacovas boots, and I'm
It's
really
pretty
upset
embarrassing.
about it. I'm gonna correct this year. I'm getting Tacovas boots. That is the Dylan guarantee.
You can't have good time and bad boots, Hoss. You know that?
Yes.
That's why you need Tacovas. What I like about them, in addition to them looking very, very good, you put them on, and the first time you put them on, they feel like you've had them for 5 years. They break in extremely easy. Randy, you got some. You got a couple pairs,
I
don't
was
you?
I got a Chelsea boot and I got a little zip up roper, and I was rocking that zip up roper all the bachelor party. It was quite nice.
There's no compromise between quality and style, Dylan.
I know.
How many of these talk points do I have to give you before you go get some?
I told you I'm gonna get some this year.
Honor the West by leaving your own boot print. Would you please do that?
Yes.
This guy hasn't even left his own boot print. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Tacovas crafts quality Western boots for everyone, from generational ranchers like me and lifelong cowboys also like me to first-time boot buyers like Dylan. Every one of Tacovas boots are handcrafted with over 200 meticulous steps for broken-in comfort right out the box. Right now, check this out. Get 10% off at tacovas.com/circleback. That's CRCLBK. Tacovas.com/CRCLBK. When you sign up for email and texts, that's all you got to do. They also have the best in the West guarantee, gets you free returns and exchanges for 30 days. So again, go to tacovas.com/CRCLBK. See site for details. Tacovas, point your toes west. What you doing this weekend, Dylan?
I have a pretty stacked, fun-filled weekend that I'd love to share with you all if you give me the platform to do so.
That's exactly what I've done here, even
Thank
though
you.
you never pointed your boots towards the west because you don't own any.
So Chelsea's parents are going to be in town, and it's a big deal, man. They're going to stay downtown, and we're going to just bounce around town with them. They're going to meet Parks for the first time. So this is a big weekend. They will be at Parks' baseball game on Friday evening.
Ooh, no pressure.
I'm hoping that bat stays hot, man. Hope he puts on a freaking show for them, and he's thrilled and
Is he a
excited.
superstitious guy?
No,
Not yet. Okay.
no, not yet.
He will be.
Yeah, he probably will be. It's a sports thing for
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, that'll be fun. I got other family members going there too. My dad should be there, so they're gonna meet my dad and my sister and brother-in-law and my two little nieces, and it's gonna be a little family affair there. It's gonna be a great situation. The weather should be good. Hopefully they get the dub, and we're gonna ride that into a little Zoc card play after the game.
Oh, yeah.
Probably Pine House.
Go with me.
Probably
get you a
Pine
beer.
House. Get a pint.
Get you a craft beer,
Get
Hoss.
us a pie. You know, just go in,
Get you a tomato sandwich.
tomato pie sandwich. And then Saturday, we're going to see the town a little bit. We're going to go to dinner somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet. El Alma's in play. Madel Ranchos is in play.
Madel Ranchos.
There might be a Terry Black's play somewhere in there. I want to give him we want to give him a nice cross section of what Texas has to offer cuisine wise. You know what I'm saying?
Hungry.
Sunday, Parks has another game in the afternoon. 2 games this weekend. And it's family weekend, man. Gonna have Parks the whole weekend. I'm pretty excited about that. And her parents are lovely people. I've met them before, and I'm excited to hang out around Austin with them. And that's pretty much it, man.
Ooh, that Masters app's hitting. Well, that sounds delightful. Yeah, I think you're gonna have good weather. Maybe be a little warm.
It's gonna be warm.
enough-
But the
like,
game Sunday,
whatever.
it's gonna be in the 90s on Sundays. That's gonna be a real warm one. But it's okay.
Well, that means the bats are gonna be bussing.
the bats will be hot, just like the weather.
Randy, you
Can't
got
wait.
anything?
Yeah. I'm about to post my Instagram. So you guys
Yeah,
go,
about this
like,
weekend though. Is
Go,
what
yeah,
that was
about
actually.
the past weekend. You should go on at Ranger Backy and go like it. Mainly just Saturday got an engagement party. It's going to be a brunch going into Desert Door Distillery, which I'm a big Satal guy. So this is my first time actually getting to go to the distillery. So I'm actually pretty excited for it.
Get you a coffee mug. Their coffee mugs are dope.
Are they? Okay. Yeah. And that's
Get you a mug, Hoss.
That's about it. I guess Last of Us on Sunday.
Should
Ooh,
I dig
yeah.
into that show?
It's good.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I never played the game, but I enjoyed it. Here's the thing. I know it's gonna be sad, and I don't really like doing my Sundays sad, but I
Yeah.
think we still got some gemstones left to cut it, so we'll be all right.
Are any of you doing the studio yet?
What do
No.
you mean the studio?
There's
We-
a
we-
show.
we
the
might.
show. No,
Apple
show.
TV
No.
Plus called The Studio, starring Seth Rogen. That is so loud.
That's fucking serious
What are they
packing
doing?
tape.
That's packing
Oh, the
tape.
packing tape.
I
I thought
don't
someone was
know.
blowing their nose.
It's so good. Y'all need to watch The Studio.
Yeah, for sure.
What's it about?
It is about a Hollywood exec in the movie industry, and that it's cameo central. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
You guys are on Cameo.
We are in Cameo. This is a
Dave-
different Cameo.
Dave was on Cameo with Barack Obama at Hooters.
Here's the deal.
Can't believe you ran into him there.
Dylan's good too. I feel very strongly my cameos are good. Find me on Cameo. I like doing. They're cheap and they're good. I like doing them. I do. I actually like talking to them. I also like getting a quick $15 to talk to the folks.
Yeah, find him on Cameo.
Some of them I'll just go for 3 minutes and I'll be like, if this sucked, I'll do it again. I'll tell you, I will do it multiple takes. I don't care. It typically keeps me from being sad about Luca at night. So hit me on Cameo. Dylan too. Anything else, Randy?
Hey, that's a nice early bird shirt you got on there.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out Early Bird. Use code
I don't know. Backer
Backer
20?
20.
I think it's Backer 20.
probably. What else? Oh yeah, me. So yeah, Luca's back in town tonight. I'm I'm excited to watch. I'm also sad to watch. I will probably be there's a pretty good I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I mean, I know I'm gonna be like, I think I'm gonna be more mad than sad. I think it's just gonna be anger. I think there will be some sports tears shed. They're gonna they have to do a video. Of course they're gonna do a video, and it's gonna be weird because it's like you are the reason he's not here anymore, not him. I'm gonna be fucking mad, actually. So I'll probably tweet through it, honestly. From there, tomorrow through Sunday is gonna be just real Masters heavy. No shocker there, but I'm gonna really, really try to watch as much as I can. In the past, if I duck out on a little bit here or there on a Friday, not this year. I'm gonna really try to take it all in. I've been really geeking out to some of the older rounds you can watch on YouTube. They'll just pull the whole broadcast and put it on there, no commercials, and it's fucking great. So I recommend doing that. It's a good way to get into it. I filled out my pool thing. I'm not going to tell you my picks because I know there's some listeners out there who've reached out about being in the pool. I don't want them stealing my picks because I don't want to share when I win. But let's just say, I think Scotty Scheffler is going to play pretty well. Coming in with a relatively hot putter.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good little play. I don't think he's going to win, but I think he's going to top 5 for sure.
I think he's even money for a top 5 finish.
Really? That checks out.
Yeah.
What about that Brooks Koepka guy? You think he's gonna win it all?
I don't know, dude. No, I don't. But
No one's seen him play in forever.
Yeah, I don't really know how he's coming into this thing.
Okay. What about
Okay.
Jason Day?
No, I don't think he's gonna win.
He's going to go through all of them?
He will make the cut though.
I don't have many more that I can list because I know Tiger Woods isn't playing. And is Bryson playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
Despite
so.
his chest injury that Dylan announced 2 weeks ago.
At least it's not a freak neck injury from trying on some shirts.
That's a callback to the segment we did about 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff, Randy.
Hey, go check out my Instagram.
Yeah,
It's
I'm looking
pretty-
at it now.
it's
Oh, is that you're just stalling?
Yeah, it was a pretty sick first photo. You got to admit,
It's fine.
the first photo is pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, I was just stalling because it was posting.
Stalling like Scott,
Mm-hmm.
not playing.
I got nothing
yeah,
else.
this is pretty good. Dude, this picture of you and all the guys dressed as like Danny DeVito characters, there's no chicks around. I'm shocked.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
kidding.
freaking epic weekend.
I'll give you a pity like.
This
Thanks,
looks like
man.
a lot of fun.
Good, because you refuse to like my last Instagram. So
Yeah, you're right. I never will.
Glaring lack of stencil on this one.
yeah,
All
that's-
right.
that's my bad. I'm sorry, boys.
Let's run it back.
Let's run it back. Of course, that is the segment during which we talk about what we already talked about. Dylan is picking JJ Spawn for the last pick of his Masters snake draft. Bombadillo Crocodillo, Bombazzini Guzzini.
Yes.
For sure.
No one Danny DeVito'd their way into some ass on Randy's bachelor party. Will wasn't a big fan of Brett driving to Houston tucked in.
Nobody was.
Everyone's got diarrhea.
There you go.
Mhm.
Dave Lightning Bolt scarred his way into a lot of trim back in the day. Dave and Will have tariff puns. Terrific and tariff off. Cam Smith learns with a freaking placket, yo. And finally, Randy posted an Instagram.
There we
That
go.
concludes Run It Back.
Now that right there is a podcast.
I agree.
Bombadillo Crocodillo.
At DC Ruff on Instagram, at D Carter Ruff on Twitter.
Yeah, how about at D Shivery? 4 E's, non-consecutive, everywhere.
And at Randy Trebecki. Go like that Instagram, Hoss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Metal Ranchos.